Alright guys, how you doing? How Real Working Men Cook series, continuation here. I got my crock pot again. And I got some pork chops. I'm going to clean these up. Sause linguiça. I really like that, so I'll chop that up. You know, onions, carrots, potatoes. I got some mushrooms left over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it in the marinara sauce in the crock pot. And I'll throw some ziti in there. If I need a little liquid, I got some beef broth there I could add. Garlic and crushed peppers. Nothing fancy. I'll just throw everything in the crock pot. It's early in the morning here, 5:30. Throw everything in the crock pot and let it cook all day while I go to work. And when I come home, it should be a nice bubbling meal, ready to eat. So let me get this stuff cleaned up, and we'll get you some shots. Alright guys, here we go. I got the crock pot here. I've been really enjoying the crock pot cooking lately. Let's see what we got here. I got some pork chops, are real thick pork chops. I'm leaving the bone in and everything. I'm going to have to be careful, you know, later when I do this to make sure I get all the bones out. Just kind of lay all these right in there. The pork chops have been all cleaned, well cleaned. You can't screw up crock pot cooking. Alright, I got the sause and linguiça all cut up in small pieces. Obviously, it's going to be for, you know, quite a few meals here, so. Alright, the next thing I got there is mushrooms. Onions. And I got potatoes and carrots here. Put that in there. Man, this is going to be good. I ain't going to have room for the macaroni. But it's all good. It's all good. That's looking good right there, brother. Man, that thing's full already. That's alright. What I'm going to do is put some garlic in there. Be scared of the garlic. Garlic's good for you. Put the garlic in there. It's all going to render down. Next I'll do is I'll put some hot peppers, crushed hot peppers. That's all going to get down inside there. Put a little bit of broth, not a lot, just a little bit. Oregano. Alright, I'll put the top on it, lock the lid down. lock the lid down. I'll turn it on high. Now I wanted to use the ziti, but I ain't got no room in there, so that's all gonna break down, render down, and it'll be fine. I think that's gonna be really tasty. So we'll let it go. Later on in the day I'll come home and we'll see how it's working. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Alright guys, I'll go to work. I'll come back later on in the day and that thing should be rocking and rolling. I'm starting it a little bit early here today, but I gotta get an early start at work here today. So I'm sure it'll be good. Just have to be careful with them pork chops because there will be bones in there, but I'll clean all that out. What I usually do is do a cook like this. I'll separate everything in containers and take all the meat and everything out, separate it, potatoes, carrots, and then I can plate it up. This one, because this one's got the lock and lid, and you'll see when I come back this thing will be bubbling away. How working men cook. I do these series to try to inspire some of the guys that watch me, because they're working guys just like me, go out to work every day. That's why I do these videos. How real working men cook. Not all of us live home with mama, you know. Susie, come on, Daddy, let you out. Need to go out and do good, girl? Come on, Daddy, let you out. Come on. Alright guys, I come home to let the dog out. I had to get some pots in the garage. Lunchtime. Man, this thing's cooking nice. I like how it's got that sealed cover. Because this liquid would have been leaking all over the place. It's not. This thing is chooching, man. Smells great too. Yummy. Yum! Next level yum. I'll put it on low. So 6 to 12, that's 6 hours already on high, so I'll put it on low one. So I won't be back until probably about 3:30 or so, so I'll leave it on low. Next level yum. Gonna be next level yum. Come on and let Mrs. Piddlepants out. Come on, Susie. You need to go out? Come on, Daddy, let you out. Do good, girl. Come on. Mrs. Piddlepants. Come on, baby. Come on. Daddy, let you out. Come on, good girl. Come on, Sue. You need to go? Come on. Daddy, let you out. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. She's 16 now. She's an old lady. She's an old lady. Come on, Dave. She's still chooching. Oh, shut it off. I could have left it on low all flipping day. Man, that's looking some good in there. Yum! Let that thing cool off. I'll pull it out of there and we'll get some shots. Alright guys, I took it all out and put it in containers here. All the meat's in this container. You can see how the bones just fell right off the pork chops. This is all the chorizo and linguiça and the pork. Look at it, just falling apart, man. It looks great. And then this is all the carrots and the potatoes. You know, I just got rid of all the sauce, but this is good. This is going to be a lot of good meals. Here, let me plate some up. We'll get some shots of this stuff. And it looks good. Look at this, just falling apart, the pork chops. Tender. And I cooked it in the marinara sauce. And it's gonna be good. Yummy. You can see the bones just like fell right off the meat. So as you know, as I dig through that meat, I just gotta make sure I get rid of the bones. Oh man, it's looking good. Chorizo, linguiça, potatoes, carrots, and the pork. Yum. I let it cool off for a while, so. Alright, let's try the pork first. Look at that, it's breaking apart with the fork. Pork chop. Nice and tender. Pork chop. Very good. Potato. I like the marinara sauce with it. Gives it a nice flavor. Carrot. Good. And the chorizo. It's a Portuguese sausage. Very good. This is the hot chorizo. I can tell it's hot. The linguiça. Mushrooms. The pork's very, very tender. You can't screw up crockpot cooking. You can't screw it up. Put the stuff in, let it cook all day, and come home, it's excellent. Excellent. Well, you guys can't beat a meal like that. Yummy. That's very, very good. I like the idea of cooking in a marinara sauce. Very, very tasty. Pork just fell apart. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Cheers, guys.